Hey party people, I just may possibly have found the best car upholstery cleaning brush set. Okay, that was a mouthful. Ironically, this is labeled as Better Boat, meaning it's intended for the world of marine use, boat use. Now, not to pass judgment, but if I was the owner of this company, I would have led with a car upholstery brush set versus a boat upholstery brush set. Why? Well, because there's far more cars. But nonetheless, as I am infamously known as the guy that ventures off the path, and I seek better tools in other industries, and here it is once again. I'm going to take something from the marine industry and apply it to the world of cars. So here it is. It comes with not one, but two brushes, folks. One is made out of horsehair, one is nylon fibers. Now, you may have seen a theme if you've done your due diligence on the internet, and you'll come across basically three choices. Natural fibers, bristles, call whichever you want, horsehair, or boar's hair brushes. Now, horsehair and boar's hair are what's called natural hair brushes, unlike synthetic bristles. But what does this mean to you and myself? Well, I'm about to tell you. So what I want to discuss is car upholstery cleaning. Now, you will notice once you get into your car and you start cleaning it, you will see that your car is made up of many types of materials with many types of texture to it. This presents a problem because you will find that not one single brush will be able to take care of every situation within your car, because you have the type of material, what it's made out of, the type of texture, little texture, a lot of texture, the type of dirt, meaning not all dirt is created equally, and then the level of dirt. How dirty is your car? So those are a lot of moving parts. Therefore, wait for it, you're gonna need more than one brush. But with that said, in this endless pursuit to try to make your life more simple rather than more complex, I think I may have wandered upon the perfect brush set to get you started. Let's pretend for a moment that we're dealing with a car with no car leather in it. So this brush, hence white, hence non-white, this is nylon bristles. Most of you, if you're an absolute beginner, would feel this and probably go into freak out mode. But I can reassure you that it's not going to be damaging to your car if you apply a little common sense. Rule number one is this: you remain in control, meaning this. You have your choice in cleaners, which there's an endless amount of choices, I get it. But you have the ability to go in level hot, go in level 10, or tiptoe into the waters, test the waters out, check your results, and then move forward based on the results that you're getting. So you can go in light, because I promise you, most of you will be afraid of doing damage to your car with a brush like this. You might go in search of a brush that's the safest brush in order to clean car upholstery with. But the problem is safe and effective don't necessarily coexist. They often are mutually exclusive. So how do you find both? Well, this to me represents the winning balance initially, because I know that you as a person remain in control. You don't have to go in level 10. But I also know that those bristles are stiff enough, because I'm willing to bet that the majority of you are dealing with car upholstery that's become excessively dirty. So let's pull in for a quick little demonstration. What I'm gonna do is default to my door panel. The door panel here on my BMW has many types of materials, many types of textures, heavy texture, almost no texture, zero texture, and heavy texture again. We've got vinyl, we've got leather, we've got this metal strip or metal accent stripping. We've got leather, we've got vinyl again, heavy texture. Always use a microfiber cloth, always pre-vacuum. In this case, clearly it's not a dirty door panel. I know. That's not really the point of the lesson, is the best car upholstery cleaner. It's more about the best brush and how to manage your expectations. Now, there's a couple ways you can attack this. I'm actually going to spray my leather, and I'm going to use the synthetic brush. I'm going to mop it up with the microfiber cloth. You may wonder, Darren, why do you have a glove on one hand and not the other? Well, when it comes to car leather, you actually do want to protect your fingers from little burrs, hangnails, call it what you want. One little swipe in the wrong manner will cause a permanent skid mark. Ideally, I would have a glove on both hands. I do not in this situation. So, just like your car is made up of many types of materials, your car has endless types of nuances and details to it. So, that's where you have to decide what works for you. I know what works for me, so I'm going to attack the major areas first, and then I'm going to fine tune all the other areas. Now, if you want to maintain complete control of your chemical, which I'm a fan of, it's not always practical, meaning if I want to cut to the chase, often I'm just going to spray the cleaner directly onto the area that I want cleaned first. Sometimes if I want to finesse the material, finesse the area, manage my product a little more, I will spray directly into the bristles, and then I can come in here and do that. That's one way. Or after I've done the major areas and I know that my cloth has a sufficient amount of cleaner on it, then I can come in and I can fine tune the other areas strictly with the cloth itself and finesse these materials that maybe you're afraid to scrub with any kind of brush. And you can sit here and finesse it by hand. You can create a sharp little crease with the cloth, and you can force it into these seams if you don't have a little detail brush. So there's many ways to do that. So to come full circle, the point is you have choices. You have synthetic, you have natural. Regardless of the fact that this comes from the boating world, these are ideal for the car world. Just ignore the little Better Boat decal right on the front. I want to know from you guys by leaving comments below, what is your number one fear when it comes to cleaning your car upholstery? Is it the cleaner itself? Is it the brush type? Like, what is it? With that said, we will see you on the next video.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and